Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. One of the characteristics of the ego is that it wants, if something it perceives as being done wrong against it, immediately wants vengeance. Whereas we see that awliya, they are always forgiving and having mercy. How do you change this?
Why do you always talk about things as if they are completely antithetical and polarized? When your community is being attacked, you must ask, you choose all the words to make it seem very polarizing. It is, we see, you're making a statement, you're not even discussing, you're making a statement. It is the characteristic of the ego when the group is being attacked that you want vengeance. Okay, you're not the one who's attacking, you're the one who's being attacked. There are certain things that you can do. What do you suppose is just vengeance? When you're being attacked, it's not vengeance. First thing you have to do when you're being attacked is you do what? You defend. You defend. So now, maybe you can rephrase that in a different way if you want. And you're saying, now you're putting the other extreme, awliya Allah, they're all very forgiving. What's wrong with you? Huh? You're so simple like that? Huh? You're so simple? Awliya Allah, they're also forgiving. You're so simple like that? Is it like that? You know it is. It's not. Then why are you phrasing it like that? And what is your understanding of forgiving? Our understanding is very 21st century Judeo-Christian understanding of forgiving. I forgive you. And it assumes that if you forgive someone, that person gets away scot-free. Scot-free, can we even say that? Otherwise, Scottish people are going to get very upset. Cannot say these things anymore. I'll cancel you. Huh? You think to forgive someone means they get away like that? Is that what it is? And to defend your against an aggressor, and to go after your aggressor and to bring him to justice, that is revenge. So now you are mixing it up also. You're talking about community people and then individual awliyas. There's so many different kinds. There are awliyas that are individual, there are awliyas in charge of their groups, their families, there are awliyas that are in charge of the whole ummah. Which one are you talking about? Why are you mixing everything up? There's a group. If your group is wrong and you're being attacked, you shouldn't even say anything. Right? It's not a characteristic of the ego. So what are you trying to say?
Trying to say that from an individual, as a personal or individual standpoint.
Individual where? In the moon? 600 years ago?
As a murid nowadays.
Nowadays, murid where? In Tanzania?
No, here. Yeah.
See? Yeah, and now we're getting somewhere. When you just like shoot like this, and then you say, okay, now do something for me. See how spoiled you are? Now I have to like, okay, say.
As a murid here, if a person perceives that somebody has done them wrong, sometimes they always want to attack back or get back at the other person. I remember one time I asked you about something and you mentioned something like that to me.
Oh, I remember that event too.
Yes.
I mentioned something and I said something and you remember something like that. Oh, just because you say it like that, no, I have to believe you. believe on the practice that you just made, huh? Okay, mashallah. Well, lazy you are. Anyway, what?
How does one move away from the habit of attacking back and to let go of that feeling that somebody is attacking you?
Read a Hallmark card. Just let go. Just breathe. Breathe and just let go. Just breathe out all your negativity into the universe. Yeah, you don't understand your question because it's very conflicted. You are very conflicted. It's actually very simple. If someone is attacking your mother, or if someone is attacking your daughter or your wife, would you enter into philosophy to talk, to which degree should I forgive and which degree should I attack or defend, and what do I do? Do I just breathe? Would you ask all these questions? No. And I believe I've sort of answered like this before also. Just think like that. Okay? Now, if you're asking me to which degree, how much you're going to do, then that's when you actually apply your intelligence. How are you going to apply your intelligence? How are you going to apply your intelligence? If you say in the Dergahı, and then you look at the Shaykh, how he's going to apply his intelligence. How they can be yelling at someone and their hearts are not moving a beat. How they can smile and there is jalal in their hearts. How they can be quiet and there is only death. And how he can be quiet and there is nothing but happiness. Are you going to ask me all these things too? How is it possible if somebody was in the quiet, on the one hand, he's angry, on the other hand, he's very happy? How do you reconcile between the two? How do you reconcile? You just look, if it happened to you. What happens when your most beloved ones are being attacked? Then how much should you do? Answer that question. Then you will know how much is it just nonsense talk, how much of it is just worry, how much of it is actually planning something, how much of it is solving a problem, how much of it is you just feeling good, just talking so much. You yourself, you will know. If you don't have that problem, don't ask me the question. If you're trying to ask for the sake of others who are suffering from that disease, let them ask. You understand? If you think others are suffering from that disease and you see it, then the forum is not suitable. Because for you to judge it like that is also wrong. And whatever you see, we also see. You understand? And if we turn our face, you don't ask us why. You try to understand. There's asking to understand, there's asking to challenge. So many times people are asking to challenge. They're not trying to understand. They already have a belief and they're going to see what's your belief and then they try to. They're not saying, my belief is wrong. Let's put that aside. What is his belief? Take that, put it here. Now I'm seeing it. Do you understand me? That's why a lot of people judge Shaykh Efendi too. And sometimes he'll be like this, sometimes he'll be like that, sometimes he's going to laugh, sometimes he's going to cry, sometimes he's going to be... And people sitting there, why is he behaving like that? He's so childish. They used to say that too. But they don't understand. Now they don't... Look at your Shaykh now. Forget about everyone. Look at your Shaykh now. Now then you will know. If you understand and you think 99 other people don't understand, don't worry about them. Don't worry. You're going to look at the Shaykh too. Is the Shaykh worried that they don't understand? No, then something is up. I'm not going to worry about them. He's got it. You understand me? If it's about you, that's a different conversation. If it's about you, don't worry about it. If it's about you, you have that. Because you're busy with other things. You're not busy with that. Huh? It's very simple. Okay.